Hey guys, it's Tess and I'm back again now to do my persuasive speech for communications class. I will be honest and say that I went through topic after topic to try to come up with the perfect topic for this. I have done so much research on different things, but have finally decided on the reasons why I should not be allowed in public school. The reasons I chose this is because I am extremely passionate about it. I don't think it's a place for prayer to be, and I also think it's a pretty controversial issue at this time. Instead of giving the normal reasons of church and state separation, I figured that I would look a little differently and go with the social reason prayer should not be allowed in public school. The first reason I think is that I'm going to go with is that religion has a tendency to make a child doubt the art of science. It is something that is going to be extremely important to them through their academic careers, and they definitely need to know about science and not question it. Even evolution, it is something that's part of our history and a belief that of certain people that children need to know about and they need to understand. The next reason is going to be a little bit more reflective on when prayer was allowed in public school. And one of the major issues with it then was that there was a bias towards Christianity, and all other religions were pretty much just neglected. I do understand that here in the United States, the majority of people are Christians. However, there are a lot of people that aren't. There are a lot of people who are Buddhist or Muslim or believe in voodooism. Actually, doing research on voodooism recently, I have learned that it's over 17 million people that openly practice voodoo as a religion in the United States, which is a good portion of the United States. These religions would not be addressed in school. It would basically be just Christianity. Even as far as Christianity goes, there's so many different types of Christianity, and the prayer that goes with it is different for each and every one. Personally, I grew up Catholic, and I went to Catholic school, so we did have prayer in school. It was never an issue for me to not have it there. But moving from New Orleans to Arkansas, what I learned being in the Bible Belt was that people actually look down on Catholicism. And I have been told numerous times that I am going to go to hell because, in the Catholic religion, I was taught to pray to saints and pray to Mary. I've actually had people tell my 9-year-old daughter the same thing. This is not something that a 9-year-old should be told. And with prayer in public school, if a child wants to pray and pray the way that they're taught to at home, they're going to be looked down at for that. Religion is definitely a personal thing that should be taught by the parents and by the church that the parent chooses to take the child to. Even if the parent chooses not to take the child to church or have any kind of beliefs religion-wise, then that's the parent's choice, and it'll be the child's choice once the child becomes of age or is at least old enough to make that decision for themselves. It is not up to a school, especially a public school, to teach that. One of the major myths that people claim have happened since the Bible was taken out of public schools is teenage pregnancy on a rise, teen suicide, kids bringing guns to school, shooting it up, kids even being gay. It's crazy, but this really has nothing to do with the Bible taken out of school. A lot of these kids go to church every week. They're still being taught the Bible. They're still being taught about Christianity or religion in general. It's up to a parent, it's up to a teacher to be able to see if a child's suicidal or to teach them the proper ways to have sex or to notice the depression that could cause them to go to school with a gun. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Bible or religion. As far as homosexuality and teens, if taking the Bible out of school actually has more teens coming out and saying that they're gay, then I think it's a good thing because it's helping kids at a young age realize that they're okay being exactly who they are, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about them. And I think that's an absolutely fantabulous thing. religion is not a place that should be allowed in public schools. There are school systems set up to teach religion. Like I said, I went to Catholic school, so I know that there are schools out there that you can send your child to, and that's not a public school, for them to learn prayer and to learn religion while in a school environment. I know that money is an issue for a lot of parents, and one of the common things of a parent is that they cannot afford tuition to send their child to these schools. After doing quite a bit of research, most schools actually do offer scholarships for academics. So you can send your child to school that way. Hopefully your child has enough, a good enough GPA to be able to, qualify for a scholarship. If they don't, then possibly the parents should be focused a little bit more on their child's education instead of the fact that they're not being allowed to pray in school. So I hope you guys enjoyed my persuasive speech, and I hope some of you realize why a lot of us are very much against having prayer in public schools. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you.